Here is my customized Republic frigate. I was going to make a video on instructions of how to customize it to make it look more accurate, but I'm not even really sure what all I did because I changed so much. What I will do is just kind of show you everything, and if you have a Republic frigate and you like anything you see, maybe you can take some design cues from what I did. I just extended this down about 2 bricks in length, and up here I kept how this was because I liked that. The guns, I added this sloped piece to the back to make it look better, and I took away the flick fire aspect of it. Cockpit still opens, and in the actual ship it slopes down, just straight down instead of curving down with a dark gray piece. So I use these red tiles to accomplish that. And then down here, I basically switched the layout of this. This part was bigger than the back part on the actual ship. It also sloped in a little bit, but it didn't slope in as much as the back part. So I thought it was more accurate to have it looking like this. And I added some red to the front, and that was just connected very simply by a single 1x2 with Technic pins. Moving backward, I kind of redid this whole aspect. Firstly, we have the guns. They're done differently, more accurate. I angled this piece down and kind of pushed it in so it is a angle that goes out and up like the actual ship. And I accomplished that with this bended Technic arm with a blue pin so that it is able to angle up at the same time as being bent down. And then down in here, I used these ratchet pieces on one on both sides to pull this up, and then I used another ratchet and clip to put this in here to fill that space. And then on the back I just put some bricks by a stud so that they could be angled facing up. You can put more in there, but it really isn't that noticeable. And then I just put bricks along here. Down here I did detail it a tiny bit so it didn't look like garbage. These landing gear, they can very easily be removed, but they do work very well when it is on the ground. I redid the whole top paneling here to make it more red and with a little greebling up here. And then back here, I redid this whole thing. There wasn't actually a cockpit or a gun turret. I also rebuilt the antenna, and I think that looks a lot better than it did. It looks how it's supposed to. And then I redid the striping on the side, and this was supposed to angle more into here. But what was here before just didn't work. So I had to try and redo that with adding a few more wedge pieces in there and moving it up a slot just to make it hopefully be a better angle. And it worked all right. I had to take off this red stripe to put it up there, but this should have a red stripe here. The engines I kept kind of the same, but there was negative space here, and on the actual ship there wasn't any negative space. So I tried to level it up because it's supposed to have a ton greebling in here. You can't really do on this small of a scale. I thought Lego did fine on the engines. And that's how the bottom is made. Also, one thing I would want to note is this should have stickers, and all of these should have stickers that look really, really good and accurate to the actual ship. And it would make it look drastically better, but I do not have those stickers for it. But if you have this set and you want to do something like this and you have stickers for it, it will look twice as good as this looks because the stickers add a lot, both in detail and accuracy. This uses the basic model of this set, and I only added a very few pieces. Most of this came from the set. I added a few plates, but that's about it. The rest came from the set, and I wanted that sort of ability for you to see this and know that you can customize it very similar to this instead of having to go buy a ton more pieces. Hopefully you can use this to customize your own Republic frigate if that's what you wanted to do. But yeah, this is my take on it.